You startled me.
That makes two of us. Didn't expect to find you here.
Oh, well, you know, I can't stay.
Well, don't run off.
Back to the...
I'm always happy to see you.
Chicken pot pie. We had that last night.
They had a sale.
Yeah, well, I didn't think Hamilton's ever had to worry about a sale.
We don't, when we have the Hamilton money.
Just hang in there. You'll be swimming in it.
Eat before it gets cold.
Yeah, I want some real food tomorrow. No more of this frozen food stuff.
Hey, I didn't volunteer to be a cook around here.
No, you didn't. I elected you. What's the matter? Aren't you eating? We run out of pot pies.
I lost my appetite. I was down in the basement and I saw a dead rat as big as a cat.
What'd you do with it?
Well, I threw it away. What'd you think I did with it?
Get it.
Excuse me?
I said get it. I want it.
What are you going to do with it?
Don't ask any questions. Just get it for me. I know exactly what I want to do with it.
What's interesting is that both King Lear and Gloucester were betrayed by their children. And they lived happily ever after. Tiar.
What? I'm listening.
What did I just say?
I'm sorry. I can't seem to concentrate.
Come on, give.
What?
Something's on your mind.
Oh, you're right. I'm just dying to tell someone. I want to shout it out.
Well?
Liza's gonna adopt me.
She is?
She's gonna call today and find out what we have to do.
Oh, that's wonderful!
Oh, I'm finally gonna belong to her. And no one will ever be able to take me away from her. No matter who they are. Even if they were my real parents.
Did Liza say that?
Well, not exactly, but that's what she meant. I'm gonna be a real centel by the end of the month.
I'm happy for you, Tiar, really. I know it's what you really wanted.
Oh, I can't wait. I gotta talk to Liza, see if we can speed this up.
Well, these things take time.
Look how long I've waited already.
Yeah, well, don't push. I mean, it'll only drive you crazy.
It's all I can think about. Jimmy will get that. Isn't this great? I don't want to stop thinking about it. It's really gonna happen.
Tiar, adoptions are complicated things. You have to allow for some delays.
Not anymore. Liza promised.
No, thanks. That's all right. I know the way. Well, this must be my lucky day. Two of my favorite ladies in the whole world, one for each of my eyes to feast upon. Hope you're talking about me.
Well, we were if your name is King Lear.
How sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child.
You deserve an A+.
Is that all?
The respect of your peers.
Is she serious?
Sure.
She's a real slave driver, isn't she?
Yeah, she'll do.
Did you come by to impress us with your Shakespeare, or is there a darker reason?
No, I came by to see Liza. I wanted to talk to her about Knights the Turntable.
Oh, she's not here, and I don't know when she's coming back. Tiar?
I don't know.
Curses, foiled again. Well, in that case, I'll run along and leave you two to your academic endeavors.
Oh, wait, Tiar has some good news.
I can use all the good news I can get.
Come on,
Come on,
Tiar.
what is it, sugar and spice?
You wanted to shout it out.
Well, don't hold back on me.
Don't you want to tell him?
You can.
Well, Liza's gonna adopt Tiar.
That is great! Oh, you're gonna finally have a family.
Did you want to use my computer?
Your computer? Oh, you know what? Yours is different from mine. I don't think I really understand how to work
Well, you know,
yours.
I'd be happy to show you, really, but I left all my discs at the office.
Oh, well, that's all right. I have to get back to the house
Now, can't I
anyway, so-
persuade you to stay just for a minute? Now, have a drink?
All right. Glass of white wine?
You're in luck.
I came up here to get a book. I couldn't find a thing up at the house to read.
By the way, those figures were fine.
Well, oh, good. I'm glad. Thanks.
Unbelievable here. No white wine.
Oh, that's all right. You know, dinner's probably ready, and I better get back
Are you
upstairs.
sure you won't
I
stay?
think well, I haven't fed Turner yet, and Jimmy made a souffle, and if it falls, he's gonna mow for a week.
I'll have to let you go then. Enjoy your book.
I will. Bye.
No, he is not a landlord. He's a slumlord, and the people in that building are really suffering. Of course I've been there. There's no heat, windows are broken, it's filthy. Whatever I have to do to see that he's stopped. Good. I'll turn in a full report the next city council meeting. Fine. Thanks. See you then.
Darling, I know it's going to hurt you to hear me say this, but basically, I am very glad that it happened.
Stephanie, I really don't want to talk about it.
Now you can stop lying to yourself. You've seen what Kagney is really like.
Stephanie,
What
please.
about Kat?
Don't. Darling, why can't you stop thinking about him? Don't let him upset you. He's not worth it. Forget it and get on with your life.
What about Kagney? Has something happened?
I'll say something happened. We walked into Bigelow's, and there was the supposedly heartbroken Mr. McCleary billing and cooing with Justine.
I don't believe it.
Believe it. It's true. See, and just when I was beginning to think there wasn't anything between them, I saw them, Aunt Joe.
Things aren't always the way they look.
You really can't say that, Joe. You weren't there. You didn't see them. They were wrapped around each other like a couple of teenagers.
Did you speak to him?
It was everything I could do to keep myself from doing it. But then, of course, I wasn't really all that surprised.
I asked Susie.
What could he have said?
Why give him more reason to lie to her?
Cagney may not be a saint, Stephanie, but he does not lie.
I don't know why you keep on defending that man. It's beyond me.
Stephanie, please.
Yes, Stephanie, please. It's been a long, very difficult day for all of us. I don't mean to be rude, but I am tired.
All right, I'll go. But don't you start defending him to her. He has hurt her enough. Darling, I hate this. I hate seeing you so upset. But you've got to look at it this way. Joe says it's been a bad day. Well, I think it's been a good day. You've finally seen Kagney for what he really is.
Good night, Stephanie.
Yes, Stephanie. Night.
Good night, dear. Joe?
Was Jonah a good boy?
Jonah was an angel.
Aunt Joe, what do you think I should do? Maybe Stephanie's right.
Maybe she's wrong.
Well, seeing Kagney with Justine proves it.
Not necessarily.
I want to believe in him. But there's a point where my common sense takes over.
What's it telling you?
Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe there's nothing between them. But then why would he be with her at Bigelow's tonight?
Ask him.
It's just that my whole life, I always wanted to believe what people say. Every time I do, it backfires on me. Even if I love them.
You know what you need? A good night's sleep. Things will be very different in the morning, and you'll feel a whole lot better.
I'll have to. Can't feel much worse.
Next time you have an errand like this you want to run, do it yourself.
Perfect. Oh, my little friend. Ooh, you shall not have died in vain.
This is disgusting.
Hey, not so loud. This may be a relative of yours.
Oh, very funny.
Okay, you know what to do with it.
You're really sick, you know that?
Oh, you must be in seventh heaven.
Yeah.
A real family and a real brother.
What?
Turner, he'll be your brother.
Yeah, my brother. I gotta go because I told Jimmy that I'd help him with Bomber and Hazel.
Sure, okay. Congratulations. Is it my imagination, or does she seem a little strange?
Well, everybody has moods.
Yeah, for someone who wanted to be adopted so badly, she's showing a singular lack of enthusiasm.
Well, you should have seen her before you got her. Her feet were barely touching the ground.
I hope I didn't bring her down.
Oh, it's not you. She adores you.
I wouldn't go that far. You know, she's been acting a little distant from me lately.
I don't think it has anything to do with you. At her age, it could be anything. School, boys. She's got a lot to deal with.
Didn't we all? I used to feel pretty weird, too. I used to act that way. Ugh.
Surprised you can remember that far back, an old man of 23 like you.
Well, the bones may be creaking, but the mind is still as sharp
As a razor.
I need to shave?
You're still a little weird.
Can't teach an old dog.
New tricks. Okay, okay.
All right, I'll give up. Well, enough with my adolescence. What about you? Your student flew the coop. What are you going to do today?
I'm gonna go home and study for a midterm.
Study works best over pizza.
What?
I'll buy. Come on, grab your books. We'll study over pizza. I'll put you in the mood.
My stomach says yes, but my head says no.
Who are you going to listen to?
But I've got a midterm coming up, my head.
Okay. Come on, at least I can give you a ride home, huh?
Aha! My shoulder.
What? Oh, I know. That's from carrying so many books, isn't it?
No, try golf clubs.
Oh, you get used to that. It'll be easier next time.
No. There won't be a next time.
All right, there are a lot of other things we can do. It's a great time of year for outdoor exercise.
Oh, how about indoor loafing?
We'll talk about it when you're rational, okay? Come on. Slip this on. It's going to be cool on the cycle. And you need this too.
I look like I'm ready to be shot out of a cannon.
You'd look good in anything.
Oh! What are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
Oh, you scared me to death.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't exactly hang a sign out on the doorknob out there saying, Mr. Sintel, be careful because I'm waiting for you in your bedroom, signed Kentucky, can I?
How did you get in here?
Use the back door.
Next time, use the front door. I have enough excitement in my life.
You got caught.
Well, let's not talk about it.
I told you let me handle this. You put yourself in a very dangerous position.
I had no choice.
You had me. Next time you let me take the chances, you got family to think of.
Colonel Bluebird, I think you care.
I don't want to lose my partner in the middle of an investigation.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Don't change the subject. What happened?
I was looking around the guest house and Cord walked in on me.
Oh, I thought the secretary was supposed to make sure he worked late.
Well, she couldn't exactly tie him up, could she?
Okay, so he caught you searching the place. How'd you get away?
Actually, you'd be very proud of me. I was cool as ice. Told him I was looking for a book.
Very original.
It worked.
It worked for him. Now he suspects us more than ever. We don't have a thing on him.
I wouldn't say that.
You found something.
Maybe.
Do I have to wait for the first snowfall? I take it all back. Except the part about taking unnecessary risk.
He had it hidden in a book.
I think we hit the jackpot.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
Well, it doesn't fit the computer downstairs.
Uh-huh. Well, we don't use that anyway. It's too dangerous with Cousin Cord lurking nearby.
So let's go to T.I.
No, not tonight. You've had too much excitement. You need your rest. Me too.
What are you suggesting?
Probably exactly what you're thinking. I'll meet you at T.I. in the morning, first thing in your office.
8 o'clock.
Right. Hey, would you lock these doors, too? We don't want anybody sneaking in here into your bedroom in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? Sleep tight, partner. Good job.
Thanks, partner. Good night.
Oh! Almost forgot something. Mario.
Oh, and why aren't you in bed?
I'm not tired. I'm too excited to be tired.
Oh, you.
So tell me again what Mrs. Wolf said about the adoption.
She said nothing is definite, and she will look into it.
And when will she get back to us?
Sometime next week.
Not until then?
Well, sweetheart, you know, we're not her only case. She's working on a lot of other cases. We have to be patient.
I am. Oh, Liza, you don't know how much I really want this to happen. I'll just die if it doesn't work out.
I hope Jonah sleeps through the night.
So do I. Quite a day.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Listen, I put the kettle on, but I don't know if I'll be able to stay awake through a cup of tea.
We'll leave it on. Maybe I'll have some.
What are you writing?
Oh, just some notes for a report to the city council. And that slumlord, I told you about him.
I can't imagine someone making people live in those conditions.
Neither can I. For a lady who is exhausted, you're certainly suddenly very energetic.
Maybe it's anger, confusion, I don't know.
Goodness. Strong emotions. Like love.
I thought I was in love. Everything fell apart so fast. In one moment, we were happy, we were in love, and the next moment, everything had changed.
Be patient. It'll change again. One thing you can count on, things change.
What about death and taxes?
Those two.
Well, it's not just Kagney. I'm thinking a lot about Warren, too.
Me too.
I know this is awful, and I really hate to say this, but when I found out that he was dead, I felt relieved.
You have a lot of reasons to feel that way.
I was so afraid that he would come back here and get me and Jonah.
You never have to worry about that again.
I wonder if anybody's called Kristen. I should, but I just can't deal with that.
I'm sure she's been told.
I feel so sorry for her. She really loved him. Well, I did too, once. I thought I did. I wish I could just forget that whole part of my life.
In time you will, and you'll also get some perspective on the whole experience. You're a lot stronger person.
It gave me Jonah.
There, you see? There's a reason for everything.
You know something? I really am sleepy.
Good. Go give that baby of yours a great big hug and get in your bed.
Okay.
I'm going to be up for a while, but I'll promise I'll be quiet.
All right. I'll see you in the morning.
Who is it?
Who was it?
Nobody. Just a package.
Oh, who's it from?
I know. It's from Martin.
Oh.
It's a farewell present. He didn't have time to say goodbye.
Oh, listen. You open it. You open it, and I'll get the tea. Open it.
It's heavy. Oh, what a sweet thing for him to do.
You really blame me for this, don't you?
Yes. I do hold you solely responsible for the whole mess.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Blame me for the ills of the world. Why not? Everybody has been lately.
Poor Warren. You know something? It is possible to do more than just bodily harm. It is possible to kill a spirit, trust, love. And you almost did that to Susie, but not quite. And when she comes back, she's going to be free of you once and for all. I can't tell you how glad I am about that.
And you who pretended to be my friend.
Your friend? No, Warren. I was never your friend. Not for a minute. Oh, I'll admit, I may have put my own feelings aside for Susie's sake. She did love you. I wanted her to be happy. I even hoped you'd make her happy. But you couldn't. Or you wouldn't. And now I don't want you to ever see her again. If you're on the boat, stay downstairs in your own club. I don't want to see you either.
Did you like your little surprise package, Aunt Jo?